y'all, it's Biggie again. I'm do your quick review on this Brooklyn Watch Company diver. It's a $40 diver. That's right, $39 at Jomo shop. And it's called the Essex, and it's a quartz diver, and it is pretty good value, I think. That's why I bought it for the channel to review. The model is 303-M4224, and it's called an Essex, and it comes in 3 different colors. This is the black on black. I think it's the nicest. And let's get right into it and look at the specs. It has a it's allegedly a sapphire coated crystal. So it's a glass crystal and it's coated with sapphire. That's what it says. And you know, I don't know what that's about, but that's what it says. It said it's coated. The movement in here is a ISA caliber 2330/103. And it says Swiss quartz down there, and it actually is a Swiss movement in here. ISA is a Swiss company, you know. And inside, if you look at the markers inside, it has a 24-hour scale, and then it has applied indices. It has a date window, and that date window is pretty cool because it does change instantaneously. It has a signed screw-down crown, and it has a B on there for Brooklyn. I guess it's supposed to mimic a Bentley sign. Then it's also a B on the second hand right there, and that's for Brooklyn. This watch is pretty cool. This is a symbol of the Brooklyn Bridge. If any of you guys know what the Brooklyn Bridge look like, that's like a straight-on view of the Brooklyn Bridge for the 12 o'clock. There's no lume on the dial, even though it's painted really bright green. There's no lume. I put it on my 007 NATO. I think it looks pretty good on there. And oh, wristwatch check. Save the Ocean Samurai. I like this watch. I just did a review on it. On this watch, it doesn't come with this strap. It comes with another NATO, a green NATO, army color NATO, and it's actually pretty cheap. This is a much better NATO. Let me take the strap off so we can see the back. You can see the back of this. Okay, that's the back of it right there. I got Brooklyn on there. Swiss quartz movement, sapphire coated crystal, water resistance, 10 atmosphere. So it's 100 meters water resistance. Screw down case back, steel case back. 120 click bezel. So that's pretty good for a budget diver. What else about this? It has 22 millimeter lugs, and it's a 44 millimeter case, and it's 11.5 millimeters thick. So that's pretty cool, and it's a black ion painting. The bezel action is okay. It's not that much black backlash. The on the rehalt, all the numbers, they line up right, you know, and it's, of course, it's super accurate. It's a Swiss quartz movement. It's an ISO quartz. And what actually surprised me for $40 was 120 click bezel and a screw down crown and an instantaneous date change. That is awesome for 40 bucks. Then you have some etching on the back, which is also pretty good, which is another picture of the Brooklyn Bridge. Now, I know everybody wants to see, they want to see the lume, so I'm going to put a picture of the lume up. I'm going to put a picture of the lume up next, so we could take a look at the lume, see what that looks like. Let me charge it up here. cut the studio lights down. Okay. That's it. That's the loom. You have the bezel was not loomed. It's just bright green. But you do have loomed hands, which are brighter, and then you have all the applied indices. Well, not the indices, the numbers. The Arabic numerals are also loomed, as you can see. It's not very good loomed, but it is loomed, and it is 100 meters water resistance. So this watch represents pretty good value. I like these cheaper watches because people who can't afford more expensive watches, just like maybe even a Seiko that comes in right around 300 bucks, this coming in at $40, this will get you into watches. So when you have cheap watches like this, Brooklyn watch, Invicta watches, it's an easy price point to get a teen into a watch, to get a new person into a watch, to get somebody to like watches, or to be able to tell time on an analog scale, not digital, not on their phone. There's a lot of people can't even tell time on an analog scale. So this is good for like a teenager, somebody in high school, or just a beater watch, or just a watch you want to cut the grass with, or walk the dog with, or go swimming with, and don't have to worry about if something happens to it because you only paid 40 bucks for it. So, you know, keep that in mind when you have a lower end scale watches. They always have a purpose, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not, even though my ball is 100 meters water resistance, I'm not taking this thing swimming, and I ain't cutting the friggin' grass with it either. So these cheaper watches do have their place, and so that's pretty nice. But I just wanted to talk about this. It's no big deal. It's a cheap watch, but it's worth getting. I recommend it. Oh, I'll throw it on the wrist, show you what it looks like. I didn't think about that. 44 mil case. Let's see what it looks like on here. On the 007 NATO. Fold that under. Hey, that's what it looks like on a NATO. On the 007 NATO, $40. You can get that at Jomo Shop. I think it looks pretty nice. A lot of people complimented, asked me what kind of watch it was, and I kind of giggled, and I told them it was a Brooklyn, and they thought it was some fancy kind of watch, and I was like, it's just a $40 watch. So, you know, there's other stuff out there other than Casio Doros. So that's my review, guys. Leave a message, comment, tell me what you think of this $40 beater. This is Big E. I'm out. Have a good day. Take care, okay? And please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Bye.